Jamie Capp. I'm 48 years old from Orpington in Kent. I was at home August 2020 and I was cleaning the dishwasher, of all things, and suddenly got a massive pain in my head, and it was like a clap of thunder. And my partner at the time, Hannah, called an ambulance, and apparently I walked out to the ambulance, and then they took me to the Pro, and then got into the Pro, and they straight away took me to King's. I was paralysed from the neck down, couldn't even talk. So I was in King's and they operated pretty much straight away. And then one of the nurses said they saw something in my eye, and they said there's a fluid build up, and they put a drain in the front of my head here. So they drained the fluid from my brain. And then slowly started getting movement back in the right hand side of my body, and I was able to talk. Then they moved me from King's to Frank Cooksey. So Frank Cooksey was at Orpington Hospital, and I was in there for, I think it was about 6-7 months. But obviously with the COVID at the time, I didn't get the treatment or the rehab. They literally took me down to the gym and done some sort of games that you sort of have to do, weight shifting and things like that. So I'd done all that, and eventually I was on a mechanical hoist, like electric hoist at the time. Yeah, it was awful. Yeah, so that was basically everything in Frank Cooksey, and eventually they said I could go home, but they did say that I might not ever be able to stand up or even talk. Then I had the community team come around to see me. They started setting me some goals they tried to get me to do transfers with banana balls, but couldn't do that. It was really awkward. So I've just done pivot transfers. And then my son found out about, he saw Vim on Instagram. So we was really impressed with all the equipment here and with the staff. And yeah, we just thought it'd be a good idea to move me forwards. So we started off with once a week, and then moved to twice a week, and then up to 3 times a week. When I first started coming to BIM, I was in the wheelchair and literally moved from wheelchair to bed with the shower steady, and everything like toileting and showering was all on the shower steady. And yeah, when I started coming into BIM, first thing was doing pivot transfers and just nailing them. So we've done that, and then it was weight transfer. So just trusting my right leg. Although the right leg is the good leg, I tend to trust the left leg more. So it's really just getting the weight shift right. But very quickly moved on to being able to, I went on the Lyra, and the Lyra was very helpful. So I came out the Lyra and went up into the gym, and I was given a Zimmer frame with the wheels on it, and then stepping with the right leg, and then he got me to shift my weight and step with my left leg, which I took a couple of attempts, but eventually it step through, which I was shocked and really pleased. It was amazing. So now I'm walking the full length of the gym, turning and walking back. And I even went on the treadmill. Yeah, because I've basically nailed all the goals and I'm absolutely over the moon.